You're up very early, madam.
Yes, I enjoy jogging around the deck in the morning. It makes me work up an appetite for breakfast.
Why don't you use the gym? It should be open now and it has a very good range of equipment. It won't be very busy at the moment either.
Oh, I do go to the gym, but I usually go in the evenings before dinner. I like jogging outside in the fresh air in the morning because later on the deck is too crowded.
Excuse me, I seem to have lost my glasses. I must have left them on the table at dinner last night. Have you by any chance come across them?
Just a moment. Are these brown ones what you're looking for?
No, mine are silver. Oh, no, sorry, my old ones are silver. The ones I'm looking for are gold.
Have you tried lost property at the front desk?
That's a good idea, thank you.
I need to keep in touch with my office while I'm away. Is there internet access on board?
We have excellent computer facilities which are open 24 hours a day. There are also fully trained IT staff on hand to offer assistance during the daytime if you need it.
Will I be able to access my company emails on board?
Only if the account is web-based, sir. Otherwise, you need to arrange for your company emails to be forwarded to your personal email account, which you can then access on board.
Seashore is rough today.
Yeah, the last time I can remember it being like this was 3 years ago.
It's going to make our job more difficult. We only have 2 days to complete the work.
Maybe we'll be able to get an extension. Even an extra day would help.
I doubt it. We'll just have to be careful. Seashore is rough today.
Yeah, the last time I can remember it being like this was 3 years ago.
It's going to make our job more difficult. We only have 2 days to complete the work.
Maybe we'll be able to get an extension. Even an extra day would help.
I doubt it. We'll just have to be careful.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be disembarking for the excursion to the Acropolis in a few minutes. Please make sure you have your passport and excursion ticket with you. Could guests holding tickets for coaches A and B come to the front desk now? And guests holding tickets for coaches C and D to go to the area near the currency exchange office. Thank you.
Everything all right, ma'am? How is the steak?
Well, to be frank, it's a little rare for my taste. I don't mind lamb-cooked rare, but I'm not so keen on rare steak.
Would you like me to ask the chef to cook it a little more?
If it's no trouble. See how pink it is? I did ask for well done, you know.
Thank you for your excellent service throughout our cruise.
My pleasure, sir.
It's great to meet someone who takes so much pride in their work. And it was really nice the way you left a chocolate on her pillow every night.
I'm just doing my job, ma'am.
Well, thank you for everything. I hope you'll accept this small gift as a thank you.
Oh, what a beautiful necklace. Thank you so much.
Come on, John. Have you seen the time? We'll be late for our train.
The guest isn't happy with his steak. He says he ordered it well done and that his steak is still quite rare.
It is well done. If I cook it in longer, it'll be as dry as bone and tough as our boots.
Oh, just do it the way he wants it, can't you? And stick it under the grill for a bit longer. Not everyone likes their meat dripping with blood like you do.
Can you put me through to the medical centre, please? My husband isn't at all well.
Certainly, ma'am. I'll put you through to one of our nurses. Hold on a moment.
I prefer to speak to a doctor. My husband's been ill since we returned from our shore excursion yesterday evening. Started as soon as he got back on the boat. He had a very bad night. I'm really worried.
I'm afraid all of our doctors are busy this morning, madame. I'll put you through to a nurse first, and then she can advise you further. Hold on.
What could be better than travelling from one exotic place to another on board a luxury cruise liner? Most popular cruise destinations boast some of the calmest waters in the world. However, it isn't always plain sailing for the guests on board. Motion sickness can affect even the most experienced traveller. Modern ship design, the right kind of medicine, and the assistance of a friendly purser can all help to prevent queasiness from spoiling the holiday of a lifetime. Today, we're talking to staff on board a luxury cruise ship about their experiences at sea and their advice for keeping sickness at bay.
There are so many different nationalities working on this cruise ship. What nationality are they in housekeeping?
Well, the majority are from Indonesia.
In the galley, most of the cooks seem to be Filipinos.
I believe they recruited most of the waiting staff from India. I went to reception and it seems to be mainly Chinese running the desk.
What nationality is the captain?
I'm not sure. I haven't seen him yet, but I heard someone say he's Swedish.
There are so many different nationalities working on this cruise ship. What nationality are they in housekeeping?
Well, the majority are from Indonesia.
In the galley, most of the cooks seem to be Filipinos.
I believe they recruited most of the waiting staff from India. I went to reception and it seems to be mainly Chinese running the desk.
What nationality is the captain?
I'm not sure. I haven't seen him yet, but I heard someone say he's Swedish.
I'm having a real problem with some of the guests on this cruise.
Tell me about it.
Look at me. I'm shaking in anger. Can you believe one of the guests just swore at me when I knocked at the door and asked if she wanted her cabin cleaning?
I know. Some of the guests are just so rude. I was standing at the buffet table yesterday explaining what the dishes were, and a woman old enough to be my grandmother punched me to get me out of the way so she could get to the food. It was like being hit by Muhammad Ali.
And then yesterday, I was cleaning a cabin and this woman kept telling me how strong and sexy I was. And she wished that she was younger so she could kiss me. She must have been in her 80s. I was terrified. And the other housekeepers were crying with laughter when I told them.
What did the guest do to make the housekeeper shake in anger?
I'm having a real problem with some of the guests on this cruise.
Tell me about it.
Look at me. I'm shaking in anger. Can you believe one of the guests just swore at me when I knocked at the door and asked if she wanted her cabin cleaning?
I know. Some of the guests are just so rude. I was standing at the buffet table yesterday explaining what the dishes were, and a woman old enough to be my grandmother punched me to get me out of the way so she could get to the food. It was like being hit by Muhammad Ali.
And then yesterday, I was cleaning a cabin and this woman kept telling me how strong and sexy I was. And she wished that she was younger so she could kiss me. She must have been in her 80s. I was terrified. And
How are you enjoying your cruise, madam?
I'm not.
Oh dear, I'm sorry to hear that. What's the problem exactly?
The water in the swimming pool is much too cold, so I can't swim there. And while I think about it, the restaurant is far too loud. All that laughing and shouting. And the theater is much too hot.
What about your cabin? Are you happy with that?
Not really. It's small and smelly.
What time is the supervisor coming to
Where have
check?
you been? You're late.
no, I'm not. It's only 2 o'clock.
It's 3 o'clock. We went through a time zone last night, remember? And the clocks went forward by 1 hour.
Oh, I completely forgot. I was working a late shift till midnight.
We need to get a move on. The VIPs will be on board at 7.
We'll have it done by then.
Yes, but the supervisor is coming to check everything at 4. And you know nothing's ever good enough for her.
Excuse me, madam. I need to stop you, as you haven't fastened your life jacket. Let me help you there.
Thank you. These life jackets aren't made for someone of my age with arthritic fingers.
Yes, they can be a bit stiff. I might need to tighten it a little.
Shouldn't I have a whistle to blow? I don't think this life jacket has one. I couldn't see it.
Yes, here it is.
Should I blow it now?
No, that won't be necessary. It's for attracting attention in the water.
You're not going to throw me into the sea, are you?
Certainly not. This is just a drill, madam.
And what about my light? It's not working.
I'll press it for you to check. It's okay. It's working.
Thank you. You are most helpful, young man. Oh, and should we take that life buoy with us?
No, we'll leave that where it is.
What job do you want me to do next? What job do you want me to do next?
Why is it so dark in here?
Have you finished with that newspaper?
Why is it so hot in your cabin?
Why is the ship moving so slowly?
It's only 8:15 in the morning, and you've already started drinking.
That Mediterranean cruise will cost you $1,437.
Okay, boss.
I'll have finished cleaning this cabin in about 25 minutes.
The captain is celebrating his 55th birthday tomorrow.
We've changed time zones. It's now 2040 hours.
Di training. Berapa bulan ini? Iya. Bulannya. Jadi benar. Berapa? Nggak ada. Siapa anak-anak yang mau training? Iya. Gak apa-apa, Costa. This special about C has a desire that has a fairy. Working in a cruise ship spa. Although I usually work for 11 to 11 hours days, I do have the privilege of being able to travel to explore exotic places. I do have the privilege of being able to travel exotic places. Since yang penting since I am in the business is important. Since I'm doing the business, it's important that gimana sih? Since I'm in the beauty business, it's important that I see my glass and have a good hair and makeup every day. After checking that how else creams and materials are in place, I'm ready for my first appointment, and I listened to, I plug on, I turn on the relaxing, I play on the music before greeting. After the message, I spend a few minutes thinking about product or selling, as most of my salary is based on commission. I have to be good. My day usually start around. Buat CP-nya. CP.